Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got a full house tonight.
Full house.
Full house tonight.
It's the formalities. I'm Clemps.
It's your boy Cram.
It's Lenny. That's good.
And we have a special guest in the building from Legion. Is it Legion Media Group?
The Legion Media Group.
The Legion Media Group.
The red carpet hero.
The red carpet hero. Chanel.
Gotta make sure you say that. This is the red carpet hero. We're gonna get in depth with that later, but I'm just saying.
Okay. We will. So what's up? What's up, guys?
Same old.
Same
Yo,
old, same
we're
old?
just freezing right now, yo. It's
Cold
cold
as
out
shit.
there.
Just
Yeah.
the other day we had 57 degrees, and today we down to 13, 16 degrees.
It's like wild.
Sick.
Craziness.
Yo, I messed up the other day. I parked my car and left the sunroof open, thinking it was gonna be nice the next day. It got rained on. I'm tight.
Rain fell inside your car?
Yeah. I didn't notice till this morning.
You're
Stop
crazy.
Slacking.
man. Stop
Crazy.
smoking.
So whose car you got outside right now?
Oh, that's my mom's right now.
You should keep it.
I'm saying, right?
It suits you.
dope.
How was your week, Graham?
My week was slow. I just been getting together my stuff to go to North Carolina this weekend with the wife and fam.
That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 60 degrees out there tomorrow. I can't wait to
What are
get
you
out
going to
there.
do out there, though?
Bullshit. Eat mad southern food. I'm supposed to be going to Bojangles. You ever been there?
Bojangles?
What's that?
Anybody
Where's
ever
that?
been there? It's supposed to be some
Didn't we
chicken
pass by
spot.
Bojangles one time?
Yeah.
I think so.
Supposed to get some banging ass fried chicken.
Bojangles. I never had it.
But for the most part, just hang out.
Yo, it sounds like a strip
That's
club.
something.
Bojangles.
Bojangles.
It's like the KFC down there.
Oh, for real?
But they do have KFC, but it's just everywhere. It's just on every corner.
Oh, yeah. Are you uncomfortable? I feel like you feel uncomfortable. Are you uncomfortable?
You
Chanel?
tell me? No, I'm fine.
Just chilling.
Just chilling?
Yeah.
Just in the background? How was your week, though?
It was hectic. A lot going on.
Yeah, because South by Southwest and everything, you working hard?
South by Southwest. A lot of clients have a lot of busy stuff going on. Syfe and Rosenberg announced their show coming up at
Yeah, I
the end
saw
of the
that.
month. This is Hot 97. Then Park City's opening for French Montana and Bodega Vams at the end of the month. I just had a dinner for PA the Lemonade Man on Monday. It's a lot.
And those are all your clients?
Yes, we have
For right
about 20 clients. And Jim,
Wow.
his record, Jim's album is ready to release after meeting with Dame tomorrow. Finish all of that.
Jim Jones and the MDR family is going to be in Sue's Rendezvous this Sunday.
Yeah.
Word.
I'm a close friend, not a close friend, but a close associate, I'd say, to one of the guys they got on their team. He's from Mount Vernon. His name is Pete. Well, his Instagram name is P Money Flea. They call him Pressure. His government name is Kareem. I don't know if you know him.
No, I don't.
Probably a short
Wait.
photograph, but
Jim has about
There's so many people out there.
100
his
people
entourage, right? It's so
Oh,
funny.
on his
entourage.
entourage.
Wait, is it Pressure with two Z's?
With two S's.
Oh, two S's. Never mind. Because I know there's another Pressure he works with, L.A. Wilson.
He's
It's like
an
one of
up
those
and coming
bloggers.
rapper. He's rapping.
Oh, word?
There's a lot of
Okay.
rap, yeah, so.
Okay.
That's his brother?
That's his brother? Oh, word.
Shit, I didn't
Nice.
know that. I went to high school with this guy. But yeah, they supposed to be in Sue's this Sunday.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
So you hitting Sue's up?
I'm gonna be in North Carolina. I'll come back Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How was your week, Lenny?
Yo, it's been mad hectic. Studying exams. I got spring break next week, so I've just been cramming everything in and just playing Metal Gear Solid on the side before the new one comes in. That's gonna be
Where
dope.
do you go to school?
I go to Naugatuck Valley Community College right now. I
You
took a
see
lot
how
of
you
time
just got
off.
that out of him? He never says that.
Nope.
What?
He never wanted to promote his school, ever.
It's school's
And you
wag.
come here, she comes here, she says, "Where you from?" And you just blur it out.
Yeah, Naugatuck.
After we asked you about 8 times, it's like 8 episodes we've been asking you where you go to school. You
All he
never
tells
told
us
us.
is
Yeah,
it's the
NVCC.
community
He's like, "Nah,
college."
we're not gonna give him no press."
Yeah. Fuck it.
Wow.
But yeah, I've just been cramming that out, playing Metal Gear,
And you said you're taking 6
Right.
classes this summer?
Yeah, I'm trying
How
to
many
get that
credits
over
is
with.
that?
What?
How many credits? 18?
I'm not even sure. I'm just trying to take as much as possible. I was
You
looking
don't
at my
know how many
schedule
credits
today.
you're taking right now?
I I just go by the prereqs and like whatever is on the listing.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're overworking yourself. College grad over here. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
all right.
taking I was almost a part-time student, taking 13 credits because I had a lab for
Yeah.
1 credit,
Mhm.
and I was just getting by.
And how many drinks in between your semesters did you have?
Listen, we're not gonna get into that. But what I'm saying is, I balanced it out.
Okay.
We were just talking the other day about school and if it's worth the amount of money that we.
It's not.
Today,
I can tell you, I've read into statistics for this, and 81% of people who go to school, you're supposed to get a diploma within 4 years, but 81% of people who go to school do not get a diploma within 4 years.
That's their fault.
Damn.
We're talking about
81.
the debt after graduation.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
is it
That's
worth
6
it?
months breather, and then boom, you get that first letter. So and so is due. If you wasn't that
That's
smart
Sally
kid
Mae.
or that athlete, you was paying. I'm in debt. I'm
Yeah.
in debt at
I'm
least
pretty sure.
$22,000. That's not a lot, but
That is a lot.
I make a little payments. Make my monthly payments. I get due. I make due.
Word.
That's a lot.
But I feel as though it's all worth it in the end, because if you look at a lot of the jobs out here now, they won't even look at you if you have some kind of college degree or certificate or something like that.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, but
And
you
then
can
like,
make do.
you can get a job, but you'll be making scrap like $8, $9, $10 the most, and then this guy with a degree, the same level you at, he's making $15, $20 an hour. Or whatever the case is.
It depends on your hustle, though. You can get it.
Because depending on who you know,
That too.
because it's not about, not all the time, it's not what you know, but it's who you know.
Most of the time.
That's a saying somewhere. I seen that in a book.
Your network is your net worth. Some shit like that, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go. See that shit go? I'm about to write that on.
Yep.
I'm about to tweet that or something.
Okay.
I know a lot of people be sleeping on LinkedIn. That's like a big
I've been getting a lot of invites from
change.
LinkedIn. I feel as I'm trying to.
I never heard anybody get hired off LinkedIn.
Dude, I've gotten job proposals. I had an interview in January on this advertising firm
LinkedIn
on
is a great site.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a very good resource tool for if you're applying to jobs. I wouldn't even say just to apply through LinkedIn, but just to stalk people. I mean, in PR, and my interns would tell you, like, at the end of the day, we have to find, writers and you guys, radio personalities, move around from, job to job and, station to station or media outlet to media outlet. And LinkedIn is how we keep up with them and how we can, figure out, who's the hiring manager, what the ranking is, at different jobs and what their structure is. So it's a great resource tool.
Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Not that I'm getting paid or, from LinkedIn. but
Promote them.
I get a lot of random I haven't seen
I mean, if you have a LinkedIn account, you're getting emails like every day.
I get one
Yeah, hell yeah.
at least every day.
Yeah, you do.
I get an email from them.
You got to set up the privacy settings and stuff like that.
But I'm in the process of vanishing from all social media networks.
Yeah, he's trying
For
to
real?
become an FBI
Not necessarily
agent.
like
A what?
disappear. I'm going to school in the fall for forensic psychology to later join the FBI.
He wants to join the FBI, so he's trying to erase his name from the internet.
So what I do is I won't necessarily, like, I would just change my name. So you won't find me under my government name. You'll find me as like not a tag name, but an affiliate. Like right now, my Facebook is Barry Sons
Okay.
Mark.
Okay.
My name is Mark.
So what are you going to change your name to?
That's my name right now on Facebook. Barry Son Mark.
You just told everybody your name. So
Right,
now
and
you have to
who-
go and erase Barry's son. from
No,
everything.
because if you put in Cram, you're not gonna find who that is. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
you are.
Just because they can't. I haven't told the people my government name.
Okay.
Right. So,
But if I search your government name, I find information on
no,
you.
you won't. I'm off it. It takes a couple weeks. I've been in the process for a while. If you delete, if you deactivate your Facebook, your information is still on there. Your photos and all that stuff is
Yeah.
still on there, like forever.
We already discussed this though. Lenny said you could de-index it.
How?
There's companies that do that.
Yeah.
I gotta
Mhm.
pay somebody to erase me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Men in Black.
Whatever. We're gonna figure it out. It's slowly but surely. It's a process. I'm
Anyway.
sure the FBI, once I apply, they'll do all that shit because they're gonna be digging.
Okay.
Damn,
Anyway, Lenny, do you have any must-haves in the fashion world today?
Must-haves. I haven't really been up on it. I know there's a new Supreme joint. I forgot the dude's name. It's a Comme des Garçons collab.
Okay.
It's pretty dope. I didn't get enough from there. I'm not feeling anything in there.
Okay.
But the pieces are like good pieces if you're like skating or like trying to wear out. Yeah, that's really about it.
From Supreme?
Yeah.
Anything up and coming that you're looking forward to?
Up and coming? Nah. But I ran into this new brand. It's called Julius 7.
Okay.
It's like this. I think I was talked about it. They have like these dope drop crotch cargos. Anyways,
I'm tired
it's
of
like
What
this
is a drop crotch?
The MC Hammer pants. Basically, in a nutshell, like the MC Hammer pants.
Yeah, sort
That's
of.
what it is?
Yeah, but
It's
it's
similar.
Like, the skinny guys have been wearing these sweatpants slash like leather leggings. Like it's just going crazy. Like these are
Like
Adidas,
pajama pants?
No, like these are Adidas sweatpants that I have on. Just imagine my crotch being down to my knees.
Oh, that's OD.
That's
OD.
it's
And
a
that's
drop-
like the in style thing right
the
now?
drop crotch, sweats, jogging pants. The Adidas sweatpants are taking over. In every hood near you, you'll find a pair. I'm sure of it.
Word.
Do you confirm, Chanel?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. So
All right.
we'll see.
I have no idea what they're talking about either.
Drop crotch. You never
Drop crotch?
pants.
Not on my
MC
radar.
Hammer pants.
Well, yes, I'm familiar with them, but I
I
didn't
got a head
see
nod
them.
back here.
Yeah, I haven't seen them return.
Not the
Not for guys anyway. For girls,
yeah,
yeah.
out there.
Word.
Walk into the nearest Jimmy Jazz
Oh
and
no.
you'll see them. I swear they're advertised with all the gold and all types of.
I mean,
mess
I
going on.
walked in the store today and I just seen leather everything.
And it's not even leather. It's like a synthetic, some kind of
Garbage bag.
Yeah, it's just you put
Mad
that to
shiny.
the wash one time, it's gonna crack. It's crazy.
All right. Okay.
Sickness.
So we're going to take a break and then we'll come back with the full interview with the red carpet hero.
Yes.
Word.
We'll get in depth. We'll start from your backstory, work our way up.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, her bio
Nice.
is so extensive.
It's so
just-
extensive, yeah.
It's like bomb after bomb. You're like, Jesus, when did it stop?
All right, this is the formalities. We'll be back.
See now.
Hold up.
It's the formalities. We back. Cram in the
Yo,
building.
yo.
Lenny in the building. Clemps. And the red carpet hero. What's your Twitter?
My Twitter is PQ Chanel, PQCHANEL. That's on everything. All your favorite networks.
I just started following her on Instagram.
Okay.
Yo, same here.
Welcome.
She hit back. She follows back.
Not everyone. You
Not
can't do that
everyone.
to everyone. As long as I know you, I'm not one of those to like, oh, I'm not gonna follow you. But if I know you, I'll follow you.
Okay.
If I don't know you, keep it moving.
True that, yeah. I feel you on that.
Go ahead, Cram.
What you want me to start with? My first question?
Yes.
My first question is,
Uh-oh.
it's nothing.
We're not gonna put you
crazy.
under the ringer.
But my first question is, I Googled your name,
Uh-oh.
your full name. I came up with a bunch of stuff, but I haven't got the full story as to why they call you the red carpet hero. They tell
I
me
could tell you that.
the most they say is the sharp interaction you had with Russell Simmons. And I said, I'm like, I want to know from you, like from your standpoint, how was that interaction with Russell Simmons on the red carpet that day?
And I'm glad someone finally asked me this on a recorded, situation, because I don't think I've ever spoke on it in full detail. There's no like beef or anything like that. Like, it wasn't an intimidating type of interview.
Okay, hold on. I want to go back before that.
Okay.
How did you get that? How did you get that opportunity?
How did I get that opportunity? Okay, well, I was, and kind of technically still on record, I'm a freelancer for In Touch Weekly. I haven't done something for them in a long time, but I'm still on their roster. But at the time, maybe a year or two out of college, like, I was definitely heavy on red carpets and, asking everyone all the stupid questions. Like, in this industry we're in, we're kind of used to, all the urban kind of situations. But In Touch Weekly, as you know, covers more mainstream stuff. And
Exactly.
and anytime there was a Russell Simmons-esque type of event, they sent me because, I was, Chanel, all the rapper folks, you know what I mean? And all the...
So sound a little ignorant.
So they try to kind of throw you under the bus, but you
not
think
even
that-
throw it under the bus, but like, hey, stereotype.
You know all these people already, Chanel. So so I got to go to all the Diddy parties, which I wasn't,
What a blessing.
I'm not gonna turn it down, sure, So I believe it was an event Russell was starting to, his form of get out the vote or rock the vote type of situation. This was, before Obama took office, and it was kind of, hip hop was starting to, hold their own rallies, if you will.
This was black empowerment, because 2008 was a big year. It was like...
Yeah, it was...
This is in 2008?
This is 2008.
Okay.
This
Black
is
power.
right when, I don't even think he had won the primaries yet. So this is early.
Okay.
This is we want to get the young people out to vote or whatever. And at the time, my mission for that week, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was this big rumor about A-Rod and Madonna sleeping together.
No.
Okay.
I've never heard that.
Well, that was the story of the week, and I got assigned the most bullshit things to do, like stalk, like literally go to restaurants that they were alleged to, have
Frequent.
Relations?
Right.
yeah, and get to know and flirt with whatever waiter I had to or whatever.
Try to get a story?
Try to get a story, but pretend to be like just a regular fan or patron and say, "Oh my God, I want whatever Madonna ordered. I heard she was here last night." Shit like that. So, and they wanted not only those type of stories, but they wanted all the reactions from every celebrity about what they thought about it. And so here I am now, waiting on carpet to speak to Russell Simmons, and yes, I ask him all the
main
bullshit,
target.
And then
but
you have
I
to ask
already
him
know.
about A-Rod.
I have to ask them about Madonna and A-Rod. So I already
makes
know
no
the
sense.
deal. I'm definitely gonna ask him all the shit that I know Russell wants to talk about or whatever. But I have to remember who's paying me to be at this event.
Right.
Yeah.
So of course, I ask him, what does he think about A-Rod and Madonna? And he like basically cursed me out. What the fuck are you talking about? Why I don't give a fuck about A-Rod and Madonna? Like, why would you even ask me that? And so, and I play it cool. I said, because everyone wants to know your opinion, Russell. And it was just like for 10 minutes straight, he and I going back and forth about why he should care about A-Rod and Madonna. And it was just to the point where everybody's looking at me on carpet, my
And this guy's
my
yelling.
peers,
Yeah.
are looking, and yes, and he's like so annoyed, and I'm like,
I would be
still
annoyed
cool,
too.
calm, and collective, and asking him in the most, obnoxious, I'm from Long Island, so in my typical Long Island voice, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
Russell, and, elongating my R's and, and G's and all that shit. So, it went on for a fairly amount of time, to the point where the BET producer that was next to me was like, "Oh my God, I need you to do carpet for me."
See,
and then
that is why, because no one would go toe to toe with Russell
Russell
Simmons like
Simmons.
that.
where did you come from? And it
No
was,
one.
no one, and I guess, and I have to, give it props to it. At the time, this maybe a year or two before then, I was just interviewing for Wendy, and that's the culture, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely had to give her that credit. At the end of the day, she made sure we were tough enough. You can't pretend to be a reporter or something like that.
So
you don't
she
even,
kind of mentored you into having that.
I wouldn't say mentor is the word. It was more so she instilled it in us.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
there was no options.
Word.
And that's what I'm talking about. Because Russell Simmons, yo, when he go off, he's like a fucking machine.
Yeah.
Cuss word, he just be wilding out.
Oh, he doesn't care.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Wait, so what
I
was
just-
his final answer towards the question?
What did he say?
Did he ever answer the question?
He never
Nah.
answered why. He
Damn.
was just, like how I had the audacity to come to an event about, hip hop and politics, and I want to talk about A-Rod and Madonna. He's like, how could you? I said, well, at least I didn't ask. I said I could have asked because at the time he was going through a divorce with Kimura.
Right.
So I said I could have asked you, is it true that Kimura has asked you for $250,000 a month? But I didn't ask that, and then that went on even more because of course I wanted to ask that.
And he fucking loves a challenge.
Of course.
I've watched a lot of
Believe it.
interviews with him, and he's just,
Going in.
stop. He's a fucking.
And then to answer your question, so then basically the next day on .com, it was really the producer next to me. The story was basically not necessarily about the event that we were at, but who the hell is this girl talking to Russell like that, and why should we care? And it was just like, yo, you like saved it from all like the boring shit, and then so ever since then I kind of just took the tag name and just ran with it, and now
it's big. You could Google that and
You'll get everything.
everything.
yeah, and it's more so now about the branding side. I'm not trying to be that top reporter anymore or whatever. It's something that, yes, it's a passion of mine, my first love, but everybody's got to grow. And to me, once I saw the oversaturation of, all these different blogs and media outlets or whatever, it's not something that I want to be. I don't want to be another Nicole Bitchy. I don't want to be,
Exactly.
and no shots at any of those, Nicole and Karen Civil, those are my girls. We came up together in this world, but I'm not trying to be their competition. I feel like I needed to find my own lane, and branding and marketing and PR is kind of my niche now, and
So you
still works.
You got the name from arguing with Russell Simmons, and then but I don't know if this is probably before the fact, but didn't you intern at Def Jam?
Yes.
So,
but Russell was not there at the time.
Okay. But what was that like?
Interning at Def Jam, it was your typical internship. It was kind of weird because if I look back at it now, my two main clients were actually a big part of Def Jam, but on a much higher level than, and here I was the intern. Like Cypher Sounds was doing the Def Jamaica project under there. This is around, when Nina Sky was out, and at the time I knew of Cypher Sounds, but I definitely wasn't, on a first name basis. He wasn't Lewis, you know what I mean?
That's how you guys met for the first time?
Not at all. So that's what I mean. It's kind of full circle. And then the same thing, I used to be in the conference room, and 2 minutes later, Dipset will be coming in the room, tearing up shit, asking all type of dumb questions. And now, years later, here I am working for Jim. It's just a real weird circle. You never know. And that's kind of one thing I've learned is that be careful of, situations that I guess if I had to tell young people in college, interning or whatever, just be careful of relationships you make and break, because they will affect you in the long run. And God forbid if I had done something stupid as an intern then, and then now to
that
be
would have
working
carried
with
you.
them.
They would always remembered you as that.
As that intern.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sometimes it works to your advantage, though.
First and last impression is always everything. I mean, how you
last is more important to me.
I would say that too. Like as how you handle every situation in the end is how whether or not things will come back or they'll just be going forever.
Yeah, hell yeah. Question: how did the Legion Media Group come to part? And when was it?
It was that same year, summer of '08. We had my partner and my partner Ian Freeman. We started this magazine at Pace University called Trendsetter Magazine, which today we're still in a legal battle with our school because
Wow.
they say because we made the
Started there.
magazine and started it there that it belongs to the university, and that's definitely not the case. So it's to the point now where either side doesn't want to continue with the legal fees, so it's just kind of
Like
pending.
sitting there.
It's sitting there. They can't touch it without our approval, and vice versa.
Okay.
So but anyway, so in promoting that magazine, we had done plenty of fashion shows and different events and whatnot. And back then, we got every type of hot artist at the time to help with our events. I think Melissa Ford hosted our first event, and Keisha Cole as well. She was on the cover of the magazine.
Nice.
So we started making a lot of noise throughout the city with this magazine because we branched out to not only students at the school, but also different students around the city. Baruch, BMCC, City College, Columbia. Like, it was a city magazine, you know what I mean?
hell yeah.
On a college level. So, and because it was getting so much notoriety, other organizations that we had sponsored the event started to gain awareness about us. So, and one of them was the NAACP. So, a few years later after we graduated, I graduated 06, so this is about '08, the NAACP calls us up and say, hey, we're going to have our centennial. Would you like to do what you did for us on the college level, but now for our centennial, which was put together a fashion show? And at the time, I was like, sure, it's a couple of dollars. Like, I need some extra money, whatever. And Ian produced the event, putting all the fashion elements together, like production wise. And then I was going to do PR for the event because I'm like, hey, I'm a red carpet reporter or whatever. I know a bunch of celebrities by now, and I know other friends that are writers. They can come cover my show. I did not for once was taking this serious at all.
So that was your first taste of PR?
Yeah. Okay. We were gonna do this fashion show, and we did it, and it got national press, like USA Today, 17 Magazine, Essence Magazine, Nicole Bitchie. Like, we got tons of press from this one show, and so much so that some of the designers were like, hey, and the DJ, matter of fact, shout out to DJ Zeke. That was the first time I met him.
Yeah, I know. I've seen Zeke before. I've seen him around. He's everywhere.
And so between Zeke and a bunch of the designers that participated, they were like, oh, you guys should do PR for us. And I was like, what? PR? I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
So,
You were just doing you.
needless to say, around that time, that was when the stock market crashed, that fall.
Okay.
And I ended up getting laid off from Advertising Age. And then because of books closing left and right, and by books I mean magazines, no one was kind of sure what In Touch was going to, if we were going to stick around. And so they had a lot of layoffs. And because they had a lot of layoffs, they weren't hiring freelancers like that. I mean, well, I was still, like I am right now, still on the roster, but they weren't using us as much because now the people that were left, they got to hold their jobs. So at the end of the day, I was like, well, I'm used to making so much money, extra money. I need that feeling back. We could still do this on this side.
Yeah.
And so my side hustle became, all right, well, if we're going to do this, I don't half-ass anything. I need to be taken seriously.
Exactly.
So we got another partner who, her name is Sasha Thompson. Sasha went to school for PR, and her full-time job is doing PR for the Brooklyn Museum. So she lives and breathes this. That's what she went to school for. That's what she does. And between the three of us, we, started this company, and now we're about, besides the partners, we have on staff is about 7 of us, and then we have about 12 interns. So about 4 years old now.
Okay. With 12 interns?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
That's dope as hell.
That's a lot of interns.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of interns, but sometimes you need them because you can't. We definitely need, because we have so many clients, and how it's structured basically is every client there's at least 3 people on the account, because at the end of the day, I can't be everywhere. I can't be in Austin right now with Peter Rosenberg and be going to the studio with Jim and then doing improv with Saif. I can't split myself, you know. So there's 3 people on each account, and that way people get every client gets them individual attention they need, as well as someone to do their day-to-day responsibilities, as well as an intern to help with all of the minor details that the campaign might need.
That's dope. That is dope.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't see how you do it. Like,
and then you correspond with all the interns at the same time. Well,
yeah, we have a listserv. I'm sure in schools today, like when I went to Pace, every class had a different listserv. Every club had a listserv. It's and that's how we operate. We don't have a central office location. We are gonna get some office space soon, but it's not a high priority for us right now. I'd rather be able to pay everyone on staff than pay rent. So until we're fully committed and everyone is doing this full time, we'll all work remotely. We have Wi-Fi. So we need.
That's all you need, yeah.
Shit.
Go ahead, Cran.
Oh yeah.
You got something else?
I did some searching. I seen that you was in NYC's Funniest Marketeer.
Yes, actually.
Would you like to tell me about this or tell us about that?
Well, it's funny because it never happened.
It never happened?
It never happened. It was supposed to happen, babe. Do you remember that? When we were supposed to do some comedy show based around Legion? Like they asked us. It was a while ago.
I was reading on. I didn't see if there was whether or not a winner
it didn't happen. But what happened was we were supposed to do like a monologue situation, and then like it turns into improv sort of, but based around our PR companies. And we got invited to do it, and then they said they were going to reschedule, and then that never happened. Wow. But yet it's still online, like you said.
Yeah, it was
like
dated.
We did it.
It doesn't go away.
It was dated back in 2010. That's why I brought it up.
That was really random.
I love
it was
comedy,
a great concept, though. It was a great concept because the other participants were supposed to be other publicists.
Oh, wow.
So it would have been very funny. Like the comedy would have been about our random ass clients, or struggle clients.
Word.
Go ahead, Lenny.
Yeah. What are your future aspects towards the company outside of expanding? What are your
future goals for the company? Well, definitely, like I said, I definitely want us to all be full time, and that's definitely a mission of ours. There is potential for for us to grow nonstop, if you will, but it has to be something that I guess is mutually beneficial to all parties involved. So, but that's that's a long-term goal for us.
Are you looking for more people to do PR
Intern?
for? Yeah. No, not interns, but
like staff.
Yeah.
Well, at the
more
Legion,
clients and things like that.
Well, yeah, we're always taking on more clients, and we're always taking on more staff and more interns. And how it works is I always like to say, yes, a lot of the times people know me of the company, and my partner is a little bit more shy, Ian, or and some people know Sasha as well. But I'm not Olivia Pope. This is not it's not my name on the door. Yeah. Legion isn't structured that way. Legion is so that everyone can achieve success. I always tell the interns and our young staff, I want everyone to be better than me. I don't want another mini me. I don't want someone, I don't, this is not Gossip Girl. I don't have a bunch of minions. This is not what this is.
Right.
I want everyone to be better than me. Charlene is here, to learn and, learn everything about me, about Legion, and just so that she can be better than us.
Yeah.
How it works is you start off as an intern, and I don't care where you come from or what kind of credentials or what your resume looks like, you don't know Legion yet. Yeah. So no matter what your resume is, you have to start as an intern. So you start off as an intern. Within a 3-month process, we kind of figure out what your next steps. Well, I wouldn't say 3, maybe like a 4 to 5 month period. We figure out, what your next step is. Whether you're going to stay on as an intern, because right now we have some freshmen that are interning. They're definitely not ready to become staff.
Yeah.
So they'll probably stay on for a little while longer. If they are ready to become staff, then they have an opportunity to interview with us, and then if they do move forward, they get their own clients, and they're not thrown out to the wolves like, oh, you get your own client and then that's it. It's that 3-person structure, like we said. There's always a partner.
How do you guys get the clients though?
How do we get the clients?
I don't wanna
Most of the
divulge
clients,
deeply
no.
into it.
Most of the clients are based on referrals.
Okay.
Like, most of our clients that are Hot 97 affiliated started off, through relationships that we've built over there.
Yeah.
Through her brother, actually, Dominican Drew, Drewski, and they and Will over here. They all worked at Hot 97, and they seen our work ethic, and they recommended us to to other people, and that's most of the people over at Hot. But then and then sometimes they get expanded from there, like through Jim. Jim heard us about us through Drewski as well, and then we started doing events for him, and he liked my work ethic, so then he put me on retainer. And then the same thing, it's usually all about relationships and referrals.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's through Instagram. A lot of people find me these days through Instagram, or they know that I write for Jack Thriller, so everybody knows Jack Thriller, so what does she do, and I want to work with you, and blah 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 blah.
Are your PR services affordable though?
It depends. It depends. This is not, at the end of the day, this is a business, and I have to pay my rent.
Yeah.
So this is not a kind of family oriented price, and no. At the end of the day, we do have affordable rates, but PR is not for everyone.
Yeah. You
You don't need a publicist unless you have things going on.
exactly.
We do have per project rates if you're looking for, certain PR needs. If you need a media kit done, a bio done, you need an email blast here and there. That is not a publicist on full retainer. Those are certain aspects that a person in marketing or PR, the services they provide. But that's not a full retainer. So there is ways that if you can't afford a publicist or hire a publicist for a minimum of 3-month campaign, there is ways, you can, still get the services you need, and you kind of look at it as you're developing your craft. It's not necessarily you have a publicist or you need a publicist.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Karen?
Yeah, I got a question. Like in the beginning, so you came out of Pace, got the Legion Media Group. Who was or like what was your first, in your eyes, your first big interview that gave you that like that path, that vision, like this is what it's gonna be?
Your first client, her first client?
Your first client, or just
who was the client that you knew like I'm gonna do this?
The breakthrough, yeah.
what was the
client.
breakthrough client?
I wouldn't say breakthrough. I knew just actually with the team that I started with, there's certain ones like of course Park City, that's shout out to my hubby Willie Dope, but him and his group, DJ Omanaya is my friend, and a lot of people don't really know that. Omanaya grew up on 174th in Townsend off Jerome, and both my grandmothers lived on 170 in Townsend and Jerome. Omanaya was always like my older brother, and it became my mission to see him be successful as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also a mutual friend of, I guess, a lot of friends in the industry, we call ourselves the Set List, and it was basically started a year before Legion got started, and we said we were all going to help each other. And there's a singer on there by the name of Bayou, who I started out with the same time around, when we started off with Legion, and just to still have that remaining roster, and again to have DJ Zeke in that circle too. it became a family of some sorts. And when you're in PR and marketing, it becomes not just about your career but other people's career. All the time it's you doing for other people and helping them grow and helping them achieve their goals. And so it's always been about helping people.
Right.
And I think that's the aspect that I like, and I like getting the rewards of, oh, I got this done for someone else.
Yeah.
Right,
And
but in return, like, well, that works. It's good to always, give and always want to give and not receive, because, boom, you help someone get to where they want to go and then go. So when they look back and say, "How'd you make it here?" They'll be able to relate back, and you know what?
Yep.
They helped me.
Relate back to you.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
you give the responsibility to.
most definitely.
Yeah.
I've definitely had clients that are unappreciative of things that you do for them. That comes with anything. But the ones that are, it definitely means a lot. You just the acknowledgement.
All right. Well, we have to take a break. You want to stick around, or you want to sign off? You have things to do?
There's some things that I want to just
Address?
mention. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take a break and we'll come back
Mhm.
because I have to save this file.
Okay.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back and then she'll say some things. I think I have one more question for you. And if you want, we go into news and we have submissions. We take artist submissions. They play us a song and we give them direct feedback.
Raw,
All right.
uncut.
All right, so we'll be back. This is the formalities.
All right. Yo, this mic on? I'm on. We live? Yo, what's the formalities here? The one and only Cram. Check us out. We here. Podcast. Formalities. Theformalities.com. Check us out, boy. We on the block.
All right, we back. It's the formalities. What's going on?
Yo.
So before we left, we talked to the red carpet hero. She's still here with us, and I just wanted to ask you before we get out of here, what do you hate about the music industry?
What do I hate about the music industry?
If anything.
Oh, I hate a lot of things.
No, everybody hates.
I hate the
something.
perception. I hate the perception that everyone is, so rich or making it and whatever. And meanwhile, all these people is living as regular as you can't even imagine. Everything is borrowed. Everything is rented. Don't let it fool you. That's number one thing I hate. Is a perception. Number two, I hate. Well, this is just about life. I hate the inequality that men and women receive. At the end of the day, this industry is still a man-dominated industry, and I think sadly I actually contributed to it this week. I had a dinner for a new client, a press dinner. It was at a 5-star restaurant. And I looked around the table, and there was only one woman there besides my staff. And that just that really hurt me. I was like, but in my defense though, I made sure I invited as many women as I did men. It just so happened that most of the men confirmed and most of the women stood me up. A lot of people were preparing to go to South by Southwest and they had to pack, and then others just flaked. But still, there was one woman at the table besides my staff, and that really, really got to me. Damn, where are my girls that are doing it? And shout out to the ones that are, definitely, but the fact that I can name them on one hand, that goes to show you. Damn. So I am.
There's not a lot of girls.
It's definitely not a lot of women that are successful as they should be in this industry, and that's why the minute someone like you guys asked me to come speak to her, I don't care if we were at the hood, at the bodega for an interview or whatever, because if I can motivate any woman, not even just in this industry, any woman that wants to start her own business or do anything really, if I can be that motivating factor to get your ass up, then so be it. And I'm here, so I'm privileged. But yes, that's one thing I don't like about the industry.
About lack of women.
Yes.
Okay.
Remy
I
Ma
feel you on that one.
Ain't Remy Ma coming home this summer?
That's my girl. Yep, July.
She'll be home this summer. Let's see what's going on. I can't wait for somebody just to step to the Nicki Minaj because they need to.
I just hope they don't beef. I just hope they don't beef with each other.
Right.
At the end of the day, I don't
Yeah.
need
Like,
that.
I don't think that's
We
gonna
don't
happen,
need
though.
that. It's not.
Because she got a lot of built up. I hope she been in there working. Because
Who, Remy?
I'm ready to hear some shit when she come home. If she not come with that fire, I'm gonna be very disappointed. I'm gonna be very upset. This is a highly anticipated release date.
We'll see.
She needs to come on with some hot
Wait, you said in the
We'll see.
summer?
Yeah, the summer.
Yeah, July.
All right. So you wanted to push something on me?
Yes. Well, not just you. To all the listeners out there.
Yeah.
PSA.
Yes, this is just 5 branding principles or basic PR principles before you even think you need a publicist. And this goes to anything, specifically you upcoming recording artists. But this can be applied to whatever you're trying to be, whether you're a stylist or a designer or a poet. I don't care. It can be applied to whatever you're doing. Actor, doesn't matter. If you're trying to be in this entertainment business and you require some type of marketing or public relations or branding, this applies to you. So number 1, and this is my ultimate pet peeve. And probably might offend some people in the room, but if you do not have the same name on all your social media platforms, you need to change it.
Yes.
That is the number one thing.
Yes.
If I cannot find you, if you're, rapper ABC and you're B3C21 on
God,
Instagram,
Tell it to
but
this guy.
you're something else on Twitter.
Please tell it to this guy.
It is the most unprofessional thing ever because I can't keep up.
I'm not a rapper.
It
know
doesn't
that.
matter. It doesn't
You
matter.
have to-
You're
you.
You're you
I would have
and
to make
your
up a whole new
brand.
name.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
well then you need to do it. Start today. And that's number 1. That goes for anybody. If you're it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're in.
Consistency.
Consistency and brand recognition is major,
Yes.
and it needs to be the same on every platform.
On that note, we need the formalities Twitter. We've been beefing with Twitter to try to get this.
We've been trying to.
We've been trying. Right now it's the
To
underscore
flag.
formalities, and the formalities is just
It's a boy band.
It's a bot.
Band.
It's a boy band.
It's a
it
boy-
it sounds like a
updated
boy
anything.
band. You
It-
guys should
it
be
was
a
a
boy
boy-
band.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And the reason I don't have Cram as my my
Here he is
Twitter
with the
name,
excuses.
this is an excuse right
This is
now.
an excuse. It's a bot. And
Yeah.
I went through the
But what about
password.
Cram Face?
Cram Face? That's,
Well, then
that's
you
what
need
I
to
have.
make a new name.
I could make it
On
Cram
Twitter.
Face. That's my Instagram, Cram Face.
Yeah. So change it to the Twitter also.
Yes, he's right.
Yeah, you're right. I could run with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep
I
it
told you this already.
organized. Yeah.
So that's branding 101, folks.
Exactly.
Uniform.
And it
against
works
all
better
platforms.
too.
You think so?
It definitely
It does, because then you can go to Instagram, hit your Facebook, hit your Twitter, and everything will sync up together and be cohesive. Cram face to cram face.
Yes. So that's
What's
that's
number
that's number 1. Number 2, always remember who your audience is and treat people. This is a life rule. Treat people how you'd want to be treated. The most annoying thing I can definitely say that happens to me on a regular basis. Again, this goes to social media. It's more like social media etiquette. Do not spam me your fucking mixtape
Send it to us.
or video or some
You
shit
can spam us though.
on
Send
a
it to the
daily
formalities.
basis on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is, and you have yet to even tell me fucking good morning. Like,
Oh, yeah.
do not expect me to do shit for you and you don't even say hello. I don't know who the hell you are. Don't just send me your damn YouTube or SoundCloud
Listen,
link. I don't know you people. Say hello. I have a name.
God.
Like, hello.
We've been dealing with this since day one. I'm telling
Straight
you. now.
up.
Straight to the
We
trash.
have we take submissions. We've gotten a submission and we say, okay, thank you for your submission. We're gonna play it on the show. We played it on the show. We did a route.
And then crickets.
we correspond with the email. Check this out. They just send us another track.
Yeah.
They don't
So-
say thank you.
Nothing.
They don't hit us
So
up with
it-
something
No
else.
mannerism
Like
at all.
they don't talk.
It's basic life principles, people. Treat people how you want to be treated. There's nothing wrong. I'm in the business of public relations. I market on a daily basis. But at the end of the day, I I know when I don't like to be pitched annoyingly, and so I don't do it. Now you should have the same respect that you would. Do you like when people spam you? Do you like when people, call and text blast you and do all type of obnoxious shit? Well, treat people how you'd want to be treated. End of story.
It's the worst. I think that's the
number
worst.
2. Number 3, if you are in the entertainment business, you need some type of manager first before you seek public relations. If you don't have anything going on, you do not need a publicist. A publicist is there to publicize what you're doing. I am not a babysitter. I am not a booker
Or a manager.
or a manager. You need a manager first, and that goes if you're a recording artist. If you're an actor, you need an agent. If you're a model, you need an agent. These are people that get you work. So what's the difference between a manager and a publicist? A publicist publicizes what you are doing. They are marketing what you and your management team has already built. If you do not have a manager, you need to seek one. Find a manager first before you seek public relations. That doesn't mean that you don't need a bio done, or you might need you're listening to my advice and you don't want to spam people on Twitter, so you need an email blast to the blogs or to DJs. Got it. That's definitely, you don't need a manager to get that done, but that doesn't mean that you require a full on public relations campaign without having a manager. If you have never performed anywhere, you do not need a publicist. Get yourself a manager and get to work. So what was that, 3?
Yep,
Yeah.
That was 3.
Okay. Number 4. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. If you are an entertainer and you walk into the room, by no means am I saying you need to look like Lady Gaga when you step into the room. But it is about your presence and your ambiance. I am not an entertainer, but I'll be damned if I walk into a room and no one notices me. I give off that vibe of, you need to know who I am. And if an upcoming artist or model or someone does not have star quality and they want me to work with them, it's not going to happen. If you can't even impress me, how can I impress you to others, or sell you to other people if you don't even have that star quality in you? You should demand the respect and the spotlight. That's what makes a star. So, you if you start treating yourself like a star, and that doesn't mean start being a cocky asshole either. That just means, acknowledging the ambiance about yourself and just embracing it and making sure that people recognize that star quality in you as well.
Exactly.
That's
5.
4. Lastly, if I had to give any type of advice, I would say,
Is this personal advice?
Personal advice? Let me think about this. It has to be a good one. If I was to leave you guys with any last thing, I would say to make sure that you set reasonable and realistic goals for yourself. Every Monday, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, every Monday I tell everyone to make a to-do list and stick to it. Yeah. Right? That's every week. That's my whole MO. You'll see my little selfie at my desk. That goes through, you have to have a goal. You should have a yearly goal, and you should break those down into 3-month goals.
Yes.
Every quarter, you should have a new goal, and you should make sure that you are doing things to achieve it. Don't just make New Year's resolutions and don't do anything to. No. That's not how this works. At the end of the day, you need to break down how it is that you are going to get there. So every month, every week, every day, you should have a new goal, and they should be leading up to your long-term goal.
Long-term goal. Exactly. Yes. I say this to 1,000 people.
Hold up.
And I tell them to make this list. Listen to me. I tell people to make this list, and they think I'm bullshit. They think I'm bullshit.
Once you write it down,
they look at my phone and they see,
clearer.
I want this much money. I'm like, I'm gonna get it, because I got it written down right here, and I'm working towards my daily goals every day. I'm working towards that. And you think it's a game out
it
here.
really, really, really helps
It
you
does.
writing things
Put
down.
you in perspective.
And
It
if
lets you
you're-
see it every day.
And even if it isn't physical, you can put them in your calendar. My team will tell you, and that goes from my interns to my clients. I put everything in their calendar. I don't care if it's to post something about their upcoming performance. It's in their calendar. If it's something we forget. There's shit
Yeah.
all the time,
It's
and
just
life
simple
happens.
organization.
And the more you organize your life, the more successful you will become.
Talking to him right there. That's the late guy.
He
Late
work
guy, yep.
on the fly. He
Wait a
just-
minute. Why is it every Caucasian in my circle is like the late person?
I have
and
no idea.
Caucasian.
oh, okay.
He's-
All right.
he's a Spaniard.
All right,
He's a
that's your
Spaniard.
excuse.
So he has no legitimate.
He's a
excuse.
Spaniard.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Spanish people are late too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
It's craziness.
He doesn't do it on purpose though. He's a busy man.
I think he does it on purpose sometimes.
Nah, I don't.
Sometimes he just wants to see how much if he's worth it.
Lene gets carried away. Like his life is on that screen, man. I'm sure he's over
Yeah,
like
it is.
reading. He got a conversation on the side. He
I have
works
too
from
much
his
right now up
computer. He
here.
works. He makes
He
his
works.
money.
He works
internet.
24/7.
So he's always
Sounds
doing
like my
something.
life. I understand.
But I
It's
definitely
OD.
relate to those goals. Set it and stick to it. I think writing it down is the first step
Yeah.
because you
Yeah,
see
that
it
works.
every day,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and you see it every day, and you work towards it. That's number
Just
one.
keep
for
it
me.
right on a notepad, right next to your desk. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or whatnot. Don't get some dry eraser board shit that you're never gonna touch again.
Yeah.
No, like it should be right
I
there.
mean, you have an iPhone, like it should be in your phone.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mhm.
Or even the MacBook. Get the little stickies. I can't
Yeah, I
over here.
have 1,000
Wow.
stickies.
Those come in
Passwords
handy.
and shit.
Oh, I don't use stickies. I should use stickies.
Yeah, they come in handy like crazy.
I
It's
forget
like a little
about
reminder.
them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
dope.
You guys made me forget my thought.
Gonna come back.
All right, you got some news, Cram?
No news today.
No news today?
No news today.
Wow.
I apologize. No
Okay.
news today.
All right.
Boosie
I'm gonna
did
get
not
you
get
back.
locked up.
No, he didn't get locked
Nope,
up again.
he did not.
Oh,
That
he
was a
didn't?
rumor.
Nah.
No.
Word.
We were following Boosie in the news.
I
with
want to
his
follow
daughter.
his daughter. That's
Yeah,
who.
she
That's.
was.
Yeah, nigga.
He coming home today. He coming home today.
I'm
We
gonna
was
get my
following-
niece to redo that
We
video.
was following it.
For
We were
Willie
following
Dope.
it.
So no
Mixtape.
no news.
Nah, no news.
All right. Lenny, you got news?
South by Southwest. It's popping over there right now.
Everybody's
There's
nice.
mad
Yes,
shows.
it is. Check
Yeah,
out
right?
Rosenberg's Rap and Wrestling show tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
That lineup looks
Tomorrow
dope.
night.
Yeah, we post all the South by Southwest information on our Twitter. If you go to the Twitter, you'll see the South by Southwest information that we just kept posting pics and saying it's with this artist and who's with this artist and where they at.
The underscore formalities.
Underscore.
the
We'll take the underscore route eventually.
Yeah.
If Twitter acts right?
Yeah, if
Right?
Twitter acts
So
right.
many technical things.
So what are we doing? Mail?
Yeah, we got the one man.
All right, let's get the submission.
You got mail.
What happened to my what?
We didn't have no news.
I know, but you're right.
You don't have no news, so I can't make the news sound.
I'm gonna make one for the mail. It's coming in.
All right, so we take submissions. If you have a submission, you can send it to our email info@theformalities.com, and we'll take questions. We'll take stories. If you have any music, definitely send it over, and we'll play it on this show and give you direct feedback straight from when we first listened. This one is from Sonic. The Sonic. Sorry, we are the Sonic, reaching out from the UK. Hey, we follow you on Twitter, so we're humbly reaching out to network. We're a music production duo from Manchester, UK, who have just released our debut hip-hop album, Better Late Than Never. It's on iTunes right now. You can get it, Better Late Than Never, from We Are The Sonics, out the UK. They gave us a song. I guess it's a sampler of their album. You want to play it and listen to it?
Yeah.
All right. This is a sampler of Better Late Than Never.
Y'all doing, give up pursuing your masteries. Gotta be that I'm moving, I got that. Right back, what am I proving? Got a whole line of right up. See what I'm doing? You want it bad enough, you can run on up, and we can throw it up. Believe me, we can get go. I feel like that I'm not improving. Clear the lane, cause I'm coming full force. Get in my way, look. Shame that you so soft, and I'm in for the game. And I'm sick and I'm tired and it's strange how you don't see it in my face. I'm about to
Alright, so what do y'all think? I'm not. You know, I don't play the whole thing because
I feel like it wasn't enough of a sample. It was like bits and pieces of, but it was alright.
That is a sample, but
no.
I recognize the same identical flow to every
what?
I felt like I was listening to Eminem on the second one.
On the second one?
Yeah.
But it's they're out the UK. So.
Is this a group?
Yeah, I believe so.
It sounds like semi-radio-ish.
I'm only hearing one person.
I think that's Obi Trice.
Well, this project's out already?
Yeah, you get this on iTunes. Better late than never.
You address me official now. 17 freeway stunt, you know I burn it down. Leader of the highway, you get it a shun. License plate say living, haters get you one.
Fucking with it?
I don't listen to a lot of people, but I would listen
to that.
Yeah, because I'm curious.
Yeah, okay. Peep it. Hell yeah.
Where it would go.
So you can peep that further on iTunes. It's called Better Late Than Never from We Are the Sonics.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
We'll look into it. I mean, but I one thing I would say, send us one track, please, and
not a sampler.
And not a sampler. Another thing I would say, if your music sounds very Detroitish, like US.
That's what
if you're
saying.
from the UK, I think you should cater to the UK and stick in that lane. Because, like, talk about your stuff. Don't try to sound American. You know?
How do you know what they sound like over there?
You ever heard of an artist called Little Sims?
No.
Little Sims is an artist from UK, and she respects the UK. Like it's like you from the UK. You have an accent. You have to put it out. Why you want to sound American?
And I love UK accent.
Yeah,
I didn't hear not a bit.
I didn't hear it once.
Yeah, I didn't think.
That's why I thought I was listening to it. I thought Eminem was about to come on next. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that same beat.
Yeah.
You gonna pull up some Lil Sims?
No, I'm gonna pull up the artist that we're interviewing next week.
Why?
Because I want you to hear it.
No sneak.
I just want you to hear his music. I just want you to hear his music.
He's from the UK?
No, he's from Chicago. This is the backstory.
Chirac.
He's from Chicago, right?
Chirac.
He's Caucasian from Chicago.
That's a different.
And he's openly gay.
Whoa. You said this is going to be interesting.
I said this is going to be an interesting interview.
Word.
He's from Chicago. He's openly gay, and he's Caucasian.
And he's from Chirac.
Correct.
Play this sample.
It's called Love Jam.
This one's for all the lovers out there.
I'm about to hear a bunch of.
I have no idea what you're about to hear.
Connection. When you're lucky enough to find
special,
you better hold on to it tight.
Just love me and touch me.
Wait, hold up.
Make me feel safe tonight.
Make me want to clap my hands.
You want to listen to a single?
Yeah. What was that? What was the name of that?
That was called Love Jam.
That shit.
If you want to know his name is Big Dipper.
Oh my god.
Big Dipper.
What? I think that has a
not.
double meaning. Like what?
OMG.
Seriously?
Openly gay rapper from Chicago who's also white.
And
Word.
what is his name?
Big Dipper is his name.
Oh,
He
that's
just-
his name.
That's his rap name, yes.
Big. Oh my god.
Yo, he does just like slow jams or like.
Oh, no.
anything else?
Here's his single, Dick Hang Low.
Oh no.
No.
Excuse
no,
me.
no,
Wait,
no, no,
what?
no. This must be a joke. Am I being
What is this,
punked?
track music? What is going on?
I'm a nice guy. 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 Do your dick hang low? Do it wobble to and fro?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
We are
Stop
done.
it.
We are done. We are done.
I don't know if I
What?
want to have this interview.
Why not?
After hearing that,
That's some other.
We gotta.
did you hear the second part after "Do Your Dick Hang Low"? He violated.
Yes.
No,
Yo, that's some other.
How interesting
what?
was this CVB now?
I've heard that.
Are you ready
riddle.
for this interview now?
I'm gonna have to bring like
Wait, so he's gonna be here,
A
or
phone
he's like on a
interview,
phone
right?
interview?
We haven't established yet, but I'm pretty sure he might be here. I think he's living in Brooklyn right now, so I'm trying to get him over.
No entourage.
Or we're going towards Brooklyn.
No entourage. we got a plus.
Are you homophobic, Greg?
No, I have homo
man.
friends. I
Yeah.
don't even know if that sounded
So what's
right,
wrong
but
with
I
Big
have-
Dipper?
Oh my.
Bro, you say it. Did you hear that track? He was about to get nasty just now.
The people want to hear. I mean, it has 10,000 plays right now.
10,000? That's it?
10,000. Well,
How long has it been
He's got a
out?
lot of songs out.
All right.
That song has been out for 11 months right now.
Did you hear that before personally? Like,
Yo,
wow.
you
No,
just
I've
caught me
never
off
heard.
guard.
Just does the first time hearing it.
All right. See, the title caught y'all. Like,
The title
give me
caught
some
my
crazy
eye. I
shit.
wanted to. It said single, so I had to play the single.
Oh, okay. Don't play that again. I don't even want to hear the rest of that song.
You sure?
Big Dipper.
Big Dipper would be next week on the formalities.
If you're listening
Stay
to this,
tuned.
brother, no entourage. Bring you and your friend. You plus one.
All right. I'd like to thank the Red Carpet Hero for coming in today.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's
No
a
problem.
pleasure.
You got any plugs you want to drop?
Shout out to my team, Team Legion. Follow us on all your social networks. Hashtag Team Legion. Shout out to my partners, Ian and Sasha. Love you guys. Shout out to all my clients. They're kind of busy this week, but don't want to leave anyone out. So you can follow all of them on hashtag Team Legion. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. And just remember again to watch This Is Hot 97. It premieres March 31st, Sunday, March 31st at 10:30 p.m.
Yes.
Monday? I thought it was Sunday.
It's Monday?
Monday. See,
Monday,
look at me
March
fucking it up.
31st.
Monday.
All right. Willie, I see you back there.
Yes, shout out to Mr. Dope.
Are you coming? I heard that you're coming out with a solo album.
Yeah, you might have to have him back up
Word.
here and talk about that. He's definitely from this area. I live up here. We live in Co-op, but
Okay.
I'm from Long Island. He's the one over here. He's from 233rd.
Ha ha.
33rd.
233rd.
All right.
I'll be over there.
All right. So this is the formalities. This is the formalities. Clemps. I'm Clemps. You can follow me on Twitter at Clemps.
This is Cram. You can follow me on. Well, I'm gonna change it, but right now,
Yes, definitely you're going to change it.
you can follow me on Twitter. I am _Cram,
Okay.
No.
and on Instagram, Cram_face. That is gonna be my Twitter name if it's available. Hopefully it is. If not, I'm just delete Twitter. Like,
No,
fuck,
no,
would you
you're
do
gonna
that?
find
Why?
something.
We're
and
gonna
you're
figure
make
it out.
work.
We're gonna work together as a team. We're gonna do this.
Yeah.
We're gonna bot. We're gonna. Okay, we're gonna spam
Yes.
the other joints. All right. So
You have
coming
to figure
soon.
it out.
The Twitter near you is gonna be
All right.
Cram_face. That's the name I'm gonna stick to.
Yep.
So
Word.
look for it.
And this is Lenny.
If you
can
want,
follow-
if you have any questions, his
You just
Twitter,
cut him off.
I'm
his-
saying, right?
sorry, I'm sorry.
Damn, homie.
But his Twitter name will be on the site if he changes it.
Yeah,
Just
we'll
wanted to
definitely
make
be
that
updated
clear.
on the site.
Theformalities.com. It will be there if you're looking for Cram.
Word. This is Lenny. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram at Lene, LENAYEE.
Cool.
See, consistency.
Yup, that
It's
organization.
original shit. Everybody wants to be Cram.
Oh, one request now.
Yes.
If you get any unsigned artists and they're annoying you and they're trying to get their music pushed out, just send them over.
We'll definitely do that. I have those on the daily.
All right, thank you.
Apparently, they love to flood my Twitter.
Send them over.
Just send them over. Just at them and say, here. Go there. And
Definitely.
we'll talk about them. We'll talk to them and we'll correspond with them.
Word.
Thank you for
All right.
coming.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for
No
your time.
problem.
It's a
Awesome.
pleasure.
Awesome. So this is the formalities. Big Dipper next week. You ready?
I don't know.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Whew, thank goodness I'm not here for that. I don't know if I'm ready.
Music, podcast, culture.